Kebidanan Holistik Islami yang berdaya saing global. Prodi Sarjana Kebidanan dan Pendidikan Profesi Bidan Unisa Bandung siap menyongsong kemajuan zaman dan menghadapi tantangan global untuk memenuhi kebutuhan profesi bidan yang berkualitas, profesional, dan berakhlak Islami.
Sejak ditetapkannya perubahan Stikes menjadi Unisa Bandung pada tanggal 28 September 2020, Fikes Unisa Bandung juga ingin menjadi pelopor penyelenggaraan dan penjagaan mutu pendidikan bidang kesehatan dan akan berada dalam posisi yang baik di antara perguruan tinggi Muhammadiyah dan Aisyiyah secara nasional. Dimulakan dengan program studi yaitu keperawatan dan kebidanan, Fikes Unisa Bandung diharapkan bisa membuka berbagai prodi kesehatan lain yang memperkaya keilmuan kesehatan yang dibutuhkan oleh masyarakat, bangsa, dan negara guna mencapai sasaran dan tingkat kesehatan bangsa yang optimal. Fikes Unisa Bandung dituntut untuk melakukan peningkatan berkelanjutan sebagai upaya penyelenggaraan pendidikan sesuai kondisi, kebutuhan, dan antisipasi ke depan dalam penyelenggaraan pendidikan ilmu-ilmu kesehatan. Fikes Unisa Bandung harus dapat menjadi contoh yang baik dan berperan aktif bersama-sama institusi lainnya yang ada di dunia dalam menghadapi perubahan global yang terjadi. Dalam rangka mewujudkan tujuan jangka panjang, Fikes Unisa Bandung menjadi institusi terbaik di tingkat Indonesia dan berdaya saing di tataran internasional.
Mari bergabung di Fakultas Ilmu Kesehatan Unisa Bandung.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing well today. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our international seminar on Introduction to Bibliotherapy in Facing Academic Challenges. My name is Nur Aziza from Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung, and I am honored to be your Master of Ceremonies for this event. Today's seminar is a unique collaboration between Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung Library from Bandung, Indonesia, and Center of Reference from Albukhary International University, Kedah, Malaysia. Today's seminar aimed at exploring how bibliotherapy can be utilized to help students overcome academic challenges. We have an exciting lineup of activities and esteemed speakers who will share their valuable insight with us. Now, before we begin, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping items. Please ensure your microphones are muted during the presentations to avoid any background noise. If you have any questions during the presentations, please type them into the chat room. We will address them during the Q&A sessions at the end of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be available for later viewing on YouTube Perpustakaan Aisyiyah Bandung. For the best viewing experience, we recommend setting your view to speaker mode. To begin our event, we will have a tilawah. The recitation will be done by one of our students from Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung, Mr. Muhammad Awaludin. Please join me in listening respectfully. Mr. Awal, you may deliver the tilawah now.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس قد جاءتكم موعظة قد جاءتكم موعظة من ربكم وشفاء لما في الصدور وهدى ورحمة للمؤمنين. قل بفضل الله وبرحمته فبذلك فليفرحوا هو خير مما يجمعون. صدق الله العظيم. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Amen. There has to come to you instruction from your Lord and healing for what is in the graces and guidance and mercy for the belief. Say, in the bounty of Allah and His mercy, in that limb they rejoice. It is better than what they accumulate. Sadaqallahul Azim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Awal, for that beautiful recitation. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and listening to the Tilawah. Now we will have the opening speech from the representative rector of Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung. First, I would like to invite Dr. Siti Syabaria, SKP MS Biomed, the representative rector of Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung, to deliver the opening speech. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Siti Syabaria, SKP MS Biomed.
Thank you. Pergi kualah hendak berkedah, jangan lupa membawa talam. Kalam dibuka dengan bismillah, kata dibuka dengan salam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Distinguished guests, faculty members, students, and friends. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. It is both an honor and a privilege to address you today as the representative rector of Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Emeritus Professor Dato Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin, Vice Chancellor and President of Albukhary International University, for his invaluable support and presence. I also wish to express my sincere appreciation to the director and staff of Albukhary International University Library for their collaboration and dedication in making this seminar possible. Special thanks goes to organizing committee for their tireless effort and meticulous planning that have brought us all together today. And finally, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the participants of the seminar on Introduction to Bibliotherapy in Facing Academic Challenges. Your enthusiasm and agendas to engage with the important topic are truly inspired. Today, we are delighted to host this seminar in collaboration with Albukhary International University Library. In our fast-paced and high-pressure academic environment, students and educators alike face numerous challenges. Stress, anxiety, and burnout are increasingly common, making it essential to explore innovative way to support our community. Bibliotherapy, the therapeutic use of books, offer a unique and effective method to help individuals navigate their challenges. By immersing ourselves in story, we can find solace, gain new perspective, and develop big coping strategy. As the saying goes, the library is often seen as not only a repository of knowledge, but also a sanctuary for the soul. It is a place where we can escape the demand of daily life and find comfort in the writing word. On this occasion, we have the privilege of the hearing from two young and talented librarians from Albukhary International University Library. Thank you. Who will present an introduction to bibliotherapy. Their insight will help our academic community manage the pressure of academic life and will undoubtedly enrich our understanding of how bibliotherapy can be integrated into both our academic and personal life. As we embark on this journey together, I encourage each of you to recognize the transformative power of literatures. Let us open our heart and mind to the healing potential of book and explore how they can guide us toward the complexities of academic challenges. Not only books, but all source of information, include reading from the Quran, can serve as valuable material for bibliotherapy. With great enthusiasm, I now declare the seminar Introduction of Bibliotherapy in Facing Academic Challenges officially open. May this seminar inspire us all and lead to meaningful conversation and initiatives with our community. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Dr. Siti Syabaria, for those inspiring words and for your continued support. Move on to the next agenda. We will sing the national anthems of our two participating countries, Indonesia Raya and Negaraku. Please stand if you're able and join us in honoring our nations.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku.
Indonesia, kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita bersama, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bersatu raya
Now, I'm really excited to tell you that we move on to our main event, the seminar on Introduction to Bibliotherapy in Facing Academic Challenges. We have two esteemed speakers who has extensive experience in utilizing bibliotherapy approach to help students overcome academic challenges. And today, we'll share valuable insights and practical approaches to implementing bibliotherapy in academic settings. Before we begin, please allow me to introduce you to our speaker first. Our first speaker is Mrs. Ernadia Wahida binti Kluni. Mrs. Ernadia is an accomplished assistant librarian at Albukhary International University Library, where she excels in organizing and facilitating access to knowledge. She holds a Bachelor of Information Science in Library Management from University Teknologi Mara, as well as Sijil Tinggi Persekolahan Malaysia. Mrs. Ernadia has implemented innovative programs like the 10 centimeter collection, study toolkit, and controlled book initiative, enhancing library operations and safeguarding valuable collection. Her role includes cataloging materials, managing acquisitions, and developing systematic inventory systems. She has also conducted data analysis for projects such as the NEED projects. Beyond the University Library, Mrs. Ernadia honed her skill at the Public Library Kota Samarahan in customer service, event management, and as an MC for workshops and programs. Notably, she served as a live host speaker for the Majelis Ulang Tahun Kelima Majelis Pembardaran Kota Samarahan and produced the e-bulletin for the Kota Samarahan Municipal Council. Mrs. Ernadia's dedication to lifelong learning and information literacy is evident in her professional skills. She is proficient in using library systems, databases, cataloging tools, and integrated library systems. Her ability to provide effective reference and research assistance, along with her expertise in collection development and information management, makes her a valuable asset to the academic community. Today, she will share insights on the role of bibliotherapy in facing academic challenges. And please join me again in welcoming our second speaker, Mr. Muhammad Zairil Azhar bin Chedarus. Mr. Zairil is a dedicated librarian at Albukhary International University, where he manages various library units, including acquisition, serials, e-collection, AV and multimedia, and automation and systems. He holds a bachelor and a diploma in library management from University Teknologi Mara. His professional journey includes key roles at Albukhary International University, such as managing acquisitions and corporate relations as an assistant librarian. His hands-on experience in cataloging, acquisition, circulation, and integrated library systems laid the groundwork for his current role. Mr. Zairil has also led projects like the NEED project, equipping schools with reading materials, and played a crucial role in the IU convocation ceremony. He has managed various workshops and events such as the Information Literacy Workshop and the Iqra Free Ramadan program. His involvement in international forums and competitions showcases his event management skills and contribution to the academic community. With notable achievements including gold and bronze medals for innovative projects like the MMAX for autism, Mr. Zairil's proficiency in Microsoft Office and Adobe software, along with his strong communication and teamwork skills, make him a valuable asset in library management. His passion for promoting information literacy and lifelong learning aligns perfectly with today's seminar theme. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Muhammad Zairil Azhar bin Chedarus and Mrs. Ernadia.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to all participants. Thank you to our MC for today, Miss Aziza, and thank you for welcoming us with a really brief introduction. Okay. Thank you also to Puan Siti Sabaria, the representative from Rector. Today we have also our university registrar, our Albukhary International University registrar, Maisah binti Maisa, and also we also have our chief librarian, Miss Shuhada binti Ali. So before we start, my name is Daire. You can call me Daire, and my clique here.
Hi, I'm Nadia.
Okay, so we will be present to you, or we will be share to you guys about the bibliotherapy. We actually we quite actually we know that most of you guys maybe have heard of bibliotherapy, or maybe some of you never heard about bibliotherapy. So today we will be sharing to you guys about what is the concept of bibliotherapy, and what are the challenges that we have been faced, and the how's the strategy, the challenges, and we will be show it to you guys and share to you guys how we set up our bibliotherapy corner in our library, AIU library. So without further ado, maybe Miss Madam Nadia will start to present. Yeah, we need to share. Can you guys see our screen? And into slideshow. Okay.
Hi, everyone can hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. So without further ado, I will explain the introduction. Is what we call bibliotherapy. So bibliotherapy is actually the approach that involve the use of literature to support our mental health and emotional well-being. So a Bible is to cope with various challenges they face during their educational journey. That Bible can help students what we can offer to the student. It's actually what is the meaning of bibliotherapy. Okay. What you can see from here is it already showed the bibliotherapy is the use of literature to support mental health and emotional well-being. The first point is provide comfort and solace. This is by bibliotherapy, we can offer the sense of comfort and solace to individuals going through tough time. For example, in AIU library, we give a collections of books specially chosen for the comforting and uplifting themes. For the offer insight and perspective, Bibliotherapy also can offer or expose to the reader to diverse viewpoints and experience, fostering empathy and understanding. It can help students to see their own issue from different angles and on how to cope problems or mental health and emotions. Bibliotherapy is actually can be reflective process, prompting individuals to think deeply about their own life and experience. It can encourage personal growth by inspiring users to make positive changes. For example, a student come to the library for some books from our bibliotherapy corner. Then they read and they get the information, and at the same time they can grow and inspired by the book.
So, okay. So in short, why bibliotherapy? Basically, bibliotherapy, a session that we use to help individuals to be or overcome issues such as physical, psychological, emotional, and social problems. So with bibliotherapy, who is the individual that really needs the bibliotherapy? Basically, individual who need bibliotherapy is someone who are issue with depression, trauma, health problem, like anxiety, pressure, and of course, we all know the sadness. You know, most of people nowadays feel. And then we have abuse. Even a refugee or immigrant also will need a bibliotherapy session. So I will give you example how the therapy can help. Actually, let's say for anxiety, we all know that with anxiety, you need something that can calm you. You need something that can boost you and motivate you to stay. Uh, like if you will have self low self esteem, and then with bibliotherapy, uh basically we use a literature or book which it can offer a technique for managing the anxiety and the story that can resonate with an anxious or individual. It can help us or by giving the technique on how to calm your anxiety, how to clear your mind, and so on. So okay.
All right. So next is the method of bibliotherapy. Bibliotherapy encompasses a variety of methods for different form of literature and creative expression to support mental health and emotional well-being. So as you can see here is the picture of reading, play, listening to music, coloring, recitation, drawing, and storytelling. For what I can see here, reading also one of the method to cope our mental health and emotional well-being. Reading is a guide that can help us to cope by specific genres such as self-help books, novels dealing with similar issue what we have faced, or poetry that can help emotionally, and the things that can process the user feelings and understanding. So for play and listen to music, I believe that everyone have their favorite genre or music, but for bibliotherapy, actually we need to listen to soft music that can heal our feelings. Maybe at the same time, students can show their talent by or create lyric of the songs that they can express what they feel. Coloring is for students. They can show what their talent by the repetitive and focused nature of coloring that can help calming and stress relieving. Recitations, the student can boost self-esteem and provide comfort during their challenging time. By drawing, some of the student might be afraid to talk about their problems to their family or their friends, but they can show things by drawing, and we can see what the output of by their arts or something like that. Storytelling is more focused on telling or writing stories that can help individuals make sense of their experiences, find meaning, and gain a sense of control of their narrative. For example, writing a memoir or a fictional story based on personal challenges can be also a therapeutic way to process and heal from past experience. Below is, as you can see in the picture, it's helping to express feeling, afraid, sadness, sympathy, happy, criticism, they relief, courage, and tension.
Okay, in bibliotherapy, we didn't just simply give a book, just a book that to our user and our readers. So basically, in therapy, we have a curated or specially selected collection of books that addressing a various topic, uh, which we need to carefully select to to support our reader. So basically, in bibliotherapy, the specially selected collection of book, we need to find a book that can coping with stress and anxiety, which this can provide the technique, the strategy, and the insight to manage and reduce the stress and the anxiety. With uh, with this, they can offer a practical advice, mindfulness, the exercise, the story of others who has successfully dealt with similar issue, stress and anxiety. And then we also need to find a book that can build the resilience. Like, it's not just, it can focus on developing the mental strength and flexibility needed for the mental health problem user reader to bounce back from their problem. They actually, this is they often to in this topic, they can often to offer uh, some personal story, some psychological research, and then also of course they have a practical exercise to help the reader to build the resilience. And then next, we also have the category of collection that uh, of course lah, we need to understand the emotion, right? So with the book itself can help the reader to better understand their own emotion and the emotion of others. Then we also need to have a book in a topic that can find the motivation and hope, which this category is inspire and motivate the reader, which it can help them to find hope and purpose in their life. With the uplifting story, motivational technique, and practical advice for setting up and achieving their goals in their life. Okay, be pass back to you.
All right. Bibliotherapy actually can be applied to across different age group. Bibliotherapy can be applied to children, teenagers, adults, and senior citizens. Actually, for children, bibliotherapy uses age-appropriate books to help them understand and process their emotions, develop empathy, and cope with various challenges. So for the method for children, we can offer picture books and storytelling, interactive and engaging books, and therapeutic storytelling sessions. For teenagers, they can be addressed more like emotions and life challenges such as peer pressure, mental health issue, and personal development. The method for teenager is suitable for to give them a young adult novels, self-help and motivational book, and comics. I'm sure most of the teenagers love to read a comic, so that we can offer a art therapy session so that where the teens can create their own graphic story to express their feelings, and the library also can invite the person who has a talent or professional art therapy to have a sessions with the teenagers or the students. So for adults, they can be addressed by a wide range of issues, including stress, anxiety, relationship, personal growth, and coping with life transitions. I'm sure not everyone who succeeds today did not face any challenges before they become successful. So let's try to have a self-help and personal development books so that the student can get inspired by these professional persons or successful persons. The method for adults is they can have a self-help and personal development books, memoir and biographies, fictions, and novel. For senior citizens, we can help them by dealing with aging, loss, and loneliness, and our parents and grandparents can be helped by bibliotherapy. All right.
Okay, back to the benefit of bibliotherapy itself. With bibliotherapy session or bibliotherapy reading, we can explore the world and the ideas where basically bibliotherapy offer the reader a communication facility. Sometimes it's not about bibliotherapy is not about we read the book. It's also about how we express ourselves. Like we can draw, we can color, or we can play any music. It's not just about the book. So with that, it can help to stimulate the creativity and boost the imagination of the reader. So of course, with that, it can help to relax the body for the user and also reader of the bibliotherapy itself. That with that, it also benefit for our mental health, and of course, it can offer a less stress level for the user, and then of course it will be more friendly because you don't need to wait for other people to calm you. You can just, if you know the technique, you can just calm by yourself, just use the bibliotherapy, right? Okay, next. Okay, this is a few challenges that we listed today. This is from our experience and our from what we have done previous year, by setting up our bibliotherapy corner in our library. So basically, we has a few challenges. Which first one, of course, we need to find, or we need to select an appropriate material. We need material that are relevant, and we need to care for their sensitivity, and then we also need to know what is the quality and the diversity, like choosing the book that are suitable and sensitive to the diverse experience and issue student that can and the issue of the student or the user may face can be challenging. We didn't know what are, because not not all the people are the same. They are different, so it have a few different issue in their life. So we need to be more sensitive in that, and we need to find a quality to ensure the diverse high quality material that can cater to various issue, like mental health, anxiety, or depression, and then of course, for next challenges, we have the funding and for the resources. Like we of course not all library or not all institution have allocating a budget for bibliotherapy. To allocating the budget itself, we find that uh, in our experience in our university, we academic library itself, we have to know, we need to find other initiative, because some of the budget is that our main purpose of academic library is to cater all the information to the student by preparing the textbook, the reference material for their learning, for the teaching. So to get the funding for bibliotherapy corner, we have to play around with the budget. So okay. And later we will discuss about this in strategy, because we lucky because we have a program named the Need Project, which people are donating their book to us. So we select a few book that might, yeah, we think it might help, or it might suit to the topic in bibliotherapy. And then of course for the staff training, not we didn't have much exposure about the bibliotherapy itself. We have to, or the staff need to train or go to do the research by their own. They need to find what is bibliotherapy. They need to know how the technique, how to set up this, how to get a proper book, how to select a sensitive book that can help the bibliotherapy. And then of course, for the next challenges is for the space and environment, because physical space, we need a physical space to create a dedicated and comfortable space within in the library, which we need to have a space, a conducive space for our user to read and to heal themselves. So for us, physical space and is very a main reason of main challenges also, because we need to find which area is suitable for our user. And then we need also to care about their privacy concern. We cannot just simply put a corner in a place yang quite dark. We don't want them to be more more sadness. Then we also need to find the promotion and engagement. It's all about awareness and engagement to get to effectively promoting the bibliotherapy corner, which quite hard for us to promote and to ensure the student to engage with the activity that we provide. Some of students are not quite not too brave to come and to engage with the activity that we already provide for them to express their feeling. And then they just look at and then go away. So this is quite hard lah. And next, we of course we to get the measuring impact, and then in evaluating and the feedback, because to measure the impact, we need to have a feedback, because we want to continuously improve. Without feedback, we didn't know what is the impact from our corner, from our bibliotherapy corner to get I mean, we didn't get the feedback from the user, and then so we cannot improve. So, and some of the user, they give the feedback and the evaluation, but sometimes they are not being too serious in evaluating and the feedback. Sometimes they just fill in the form just for the sake of, okay, I want to fill this form so I can go, you know. And then of course we need also to care for the cultural sensitivity, because in our university we have around 60 country and then nationality in our university. So we need to find something that are really inclusive and that can represent all the nationality in our university. So maybe we can go to how we going to the strategy to overcome the challenge. Okay.
All right, from what you hear just now, the challenges that we face during we provide a bibliotherapy corner for AIU library. So here is the strategy to overcome challenges. This one is focused on how the AIU library start to have a bibliotherapy corner. So as you can see, community involvement. If nobody have issues about their mental health, this bibliotherapy might not exist. This one is we involve student and mental health professional in the selections of materials to ensure relevance and quality. The next is funding initiative. This one we seek grants, donations, and partnership with organizations that support mental health and education. As what we have done, the NEET project, we get the book donation book that's suitable for bibliotherapy. This project is actually the aims to help to schools to get knowledge material. So next is flexible space designs. This one is used to create a solution to maximize the use of available space while ensuring comfort and privacy. We encourage students to write about their feeling or research without have to speak to others, because sometimes other people might not understand what we have faced and what our feeling is. So the next is awareness campaign. AIU Library use social media and campus event and collaboration with student organizations to promote the bibliotherapy corner. You guys can take a look at our Instagram or Facebook to see what our library has done before. So the last one is training programs. We invest in ongoing staff training and professional development in bibliotherapy and mental health literacy by collaborate with Mr. Norazin Nordin and MBBY Majlis Buku Kanak-Kanak dan Remaja Malaysia. From this training, we get a new knowledge on how we should start, on how we should do, encourage students to also know about the bibliotherapy. All right, that's all for the strategies. So this is our bibliotherapy corner. So as you can see, there is some of the activities that we have done in the box below, and the books we prepare, and the nose with the, you can see the rope hanging the nose to for the student to express their feelings.
So back on in December 2022, our library decided to set up the bibliotherapy corner in which it was developed by piece by piece. This corner actually is one of our project completed by one of our internship student. So I think she done a very good job by completing this corner. And then, as in the picture, you can see that there's nothing at first. We just putting some shelf and there's no book at all at first. And then next, maybe some more. Okay, so this is we can say that second phase where we have a few activity in our corner. We added, we add what call it? Draw the heart. Where the user can come and pick one paper. They can draw the heart in the paper, creatively draw how they gonna draw the heart, and then we also added how they feel today, which they need to take one note in the, as you can see, show in the box in the board.
It shows what you are meant.
Yes. So we also provide them with a few books that we select. Like I said just now, curated selected book. So this is the book that are really related to bibliotherapy. And next, maybe
We also have a team by
National Day.
National Day. So we flags for them to
To
coloring.
color,
So that's one of our initiative to
Yes. So yeah, this is this is back when Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung visit us last 2 months, is it?
maybe.
So we show them our bibliotherapy corner. That the place that they are sitting just now in the picture is that it is a kind of sofa that decided in like a bed, something. The user of our user can come. They can even stand, they can even lay down, do activity in there. So it's kind of relaxed. But we will not allow them to sleep there. Okay, maybe. Yeah, okay. So this is the activity and the campaign team that we already conducted. Actually, we started our bibliotherapy corner by doing the activity with the blind date book with a book. So basically, the user can come. They need to choose one book. Different to we will give them a simple code about the book, so they will pick according to how they feel today. So they pick the book, and then they will go and read the book they follow. So and then they will do a review, and we will give them a token lah if the review is quite interesting. And also we also have conducted the bibliotherapy training with one of our lecturer before, and collaborate with MBBY, Adeku, Malaysia, International. So yeah, it's quite interesting. There was a few activities that we have already conducted. And for the team, we have Ramadan team, Merdeka, how you feel, Malaysian Day, and it's not just related about the book itself. So it can be anything that can maybe put something like if you can see the picture, you can see that finish the heart, so they can creatively draw heart, then put it in the screen. Okay.
So this
Tes, tes, tes. Mrs. Nadia, are you here with us?
sorry.
We can hear your voice.
Hello, Ken.
Hello?
Okay, I will start again. Sorry. So as you can see, here is our suggestion bibliography books. The first one is Think Like a Monk, Train Your Mind for and Purpose Every Day by J. Shetty. This book is pro help to provide practical advice for living a more peaceful and purposeful life. This book actually show you to letting go of external expectation, fear, and the egos. The importance of decluttering the mind and breaking free from negative thoughts. So the next one is Ikigai. This book is actually the title of the book is actually the Japanese concept which of Ikigai, which roughly translate to reason for being. Through the book, the author blend personal anecdotes, scientific research, and practical advice to illustrate the principle of Ikigai. So from this book, you can know what you love, the activity you passionate about. You can reflect by this book what you are good at, what skill and talent you excel in, what the words need, way you can contribute to society, and what you can be paid for of the work that provide financial stabilities. So the third books is Factfulness, 10 Reasons We Are Wrong About the Words and Why Things Are Better Than You Think by Han Rosling with Ola Rosling and Anna Rosling Ronlund. This book shows that what challenge talk about challenges, common misconceptions of the words. This book encourage a mindset that balance awareness of genuine problems with recognitions of progress, fostering a more rational and hopeful view of the words. Both enlightening and empowering, showing the understanding facts can lead to better decisions and more positive outlook on. This three book is actually the most borrowed book from our student and staff. So we believe that this book can inspire our students, maybe others from Universitas Aisyah also.
Okay, and that's all from both of us. So I think if there any question, session, maybe we can start or back to MC, Miss Aziza. How?
Thank you very much.
Or if anyone have any question, suggestion, you can just speak.
As we had some technical issue, please bear with us for a moment. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for bearing with us with the technical issue. Thank you very much for Mrs. Nadia and Mr. Zayril for your insightful presentation. Your discussion has truly highlighted the transformative power of bibliotherapy. By immersing ourselves in literature, we can find comfort, understanding, and healing, making it a vital tool in addressing mental and emotional challenges. And actually, I have read Ikigai, and it's super helpful on lessen my overthinking about my career. I can't wait to read another of your recommendation right now. Okay, everyone. Now we move on to the Q&A session. If you have a question, please type it into the chat room and we will address them in order received. Or you can raise your hand and speak on your microphones. Okay. We have the first question from Miss Gita. Miss Gita, you may speak
Okay.
to your microphone.
Thank you for the opportunity. Okay. Hello, my name is Gita Fitrianur Aini, and I am a librarian at Institut Teknologi Sains Bandung. This topic very interesting, and I wanna ask a question. What book categories should we as librarian be ready to use for bibliotherapy services? That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Mrs.
Miss
Mrs. Nadia and
Gita,
Mr. Zero.
can you repeat the question?
Okay, I want to repeat my question. What book categories should we as librarian be ready to use for bibliotherapy services?
So what we have provided to our students is book with emotion, education, and more related to our student life.
Okay. I want to ask question again. Is there any recommendation or list for the book for our services for bibliotherapy? And can you share that list for me as a librarian?
Uh, Miss Ita, basically, the three book that we just explained just now is some book like Ikigai, the Factfulness, Think Like a Monk, and then maybe for children, maybe we can use a picture like Color, the Monster, Story About Emotion by Anna Lennox, and then Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good by Judith Bios, and also quite good using the Terrible Thing Happened by Margaret M. Holmes. And you can just find any suitable topic that relevant to your user that just like what I explained just now we have to select the collection by can we go to there's no slide uh, that we can cope with the stress anxiety to build their resilience to understand the emotion of the user and of course you can as a librarian we need to find a book that can motivate and hope. I think for startup you can find a book that related to stress anxiety and then something that can boost their motivation and also their hope life something like
Also, I want to add, you can visit our website and search bibliotherapy collection. So we can also give you the example list and you can email to us. So you request to us, so we can give you the list. All right.
Okay. Thank you for the list and for the recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Gita, for your question. Now we move on to the next question, maybe from the chat room.
From Shafiza. Is it? So Miss Shafiza, for she asked for suggesting bibliotherapy set up bibliotherapy corner. Is it needed for the librarian to attend the training? So basically, yes, it is needed. You can find any free bibliotherapy corner bibliotherapy training and then you can attend it just go you can from that you will be exposed to how you going to set up and then what from the training they can tell you what suit to the bibliotherapy corner setup and books sometimes but it is hard for nowadays to find the seminar or program that are related to bibliotherapy so maybe like maybe you guys can do a collaboration like find any university library that has a bibliotherapy corner in Malaysia. I think we have many of university library or public library that offer the bibliotherapy corner. So it's not just us. So maybe next time we can go, you know, with different yes.
All right. The next is from Awal. The question is, can bibliotherapy be used for hospitalized patient because nowadays fewer students are engaged with bibliotherapy. Yes, bibliotherapy can be used for hospitalized patients. Actually, bibliotherapy involves the use of literature to support mental health and well-being. For hospitalized patient, reading or being read to can provide emotional comfort, reduce stress, and offer a form of escapism. It can also help patients gain insight into their own experience and foster a sense of connections. Tailored bibliotherapy program facilitated by trained professionals can address specific needs such as coping with illness, managing anxiety, or dealing with pain. Alright. Is that answer your questions? Awa? Okay. So as you can see from the chat, our lecturer, Dr. T, he shares a good site that you can go through that can help you with many books that can be used for bibliotherapy. Thank you, Dr. T.
Welcome.
Does anyone have any thoughts or reaction they'd like to share? Take your time and don't hesitate to ask. We have a few more minutes for questions. Please feel free to share any thoughts or queries you might have. And also, this is a great time to connect with your peers. Feel free to share your LinkedIn profiles or contact information in the chat to stay in touch after the webinar with us.
Maybe we can discuss or share with Unisa. Maybe Miss Aziza can how you guys doing the bibliotherapy there. How you in your own library in Unisa. What's the setup? Maybe you can share with us.
Unfortunately, in Unisa library, we haven't had that bibliotherapy program as much as yours in Albukhary International University, but we have recommendation and corner for books that we pick,
Mhm.
like bibliotherapy books too, but
Yeah,
maybe we can elaborate it more in the future and develop it as much as in
yeah,
your
yeah,
library. Yeah.
because we started by a corner of book, right? Just like Unisa doing just now. So it's a pace by pace.
Yeah. We are more event oriented program here.
Yeah. And how's the student from Unisa? How they did they go to the library and then find any book that related to bibliotherapy? Maybe some kind of emotion, some kind of stress. Is it they go to the library and find the book, or how?
I apologize, I can't quite catch your question. Can you
It's just
explain?
that I asked, is there any in Unisa library, is there any student or the user go to the library and get the book, or find a book that related to bibliotherapy, maybe like stress management or something?
Yeah, some of the students ask for recommendation to us, mostly self-development. Our student really love self-development books, so our
Yes.
acquisition division
Mm,
buy many that kind of books.
so maybe you can start it with the topic, more to self development.
Hey, I just received a good news that the Vice Chancellor and President of Albukhary International University, Emeritus Professor Dato Dr. Aziz Tajuddin, is here with us. So, Mr. Zairil, is it okay to end the Q&A session
Yes,
earlier?
yes, yes, yes.
Thank you very much. Please welcome me. Will please join me in welcoming the Vice Chancellor and President of Albukhary International University, Emeritus Professor Dato Dr. Aziz Tajuddin, will be sharing few things with us. Let's welcome him. Excuse me, Professor. Are you here with us? It appears we need a few more minutes before we start the next session. This is a great time to stretch, grab a drink, or review your notes from the presentation, everyone.
Alright. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. While we wait for our Vice Chancellor, okay. I'm Nur Izzati Binti Sabri, AIU Library Librarian. Okay. I want to give just opinion and idea to all of the librarians or all of the staff in library. Okay, to set up a therapy corner. Okay, like we start with a small effort first, and then we can go to training to get more knowledge. So for today, we also get the knowledge with the basic or introduction of the bibliotherapy corner, right? So from this knowledge, we can start our effort to get the bibliotherapy corner. So we can use our basic knowledge first to set up with the small corner, and then after that we will try to find another course training or others, or we can visit our others library to get the benchmark to know more about the Bibliotherapy Corner. I think only that can I give my ideas and opinions for this Bibliotherapy Corner. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For your more understanding, we actually start from zero. Now we have already built our bibliotherapy corner. If you have a time, you can go to Malaysia, to Albukhary, and maybe Aziza and the team can bring your students to visit our corner, so they can learn or they can see what we have done before. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank
correct.
you very much for sharing your knowledge with us. Inshallah, we will come to Malaysia again. I hope with that everyone can start to say it up there on Bibliotherapy Corner from now.
Actually, I want to know how is your student, UNISA student, release the stress, or the library provide something other than bibliotherapy?
So we had a few events that's we periodically met, like a treasure hunt event, and also we had a Hari Kunjung Perpustakaan where the student can come to the library and they get free snack, and also they can chat with us, the librarian. And sometimes, actually, often there are some students that come to my office and said, Miss, I need to cry. Okay, let's cry together. They're really, really empathetic. Our student is so close with us too. They like to share their days and chat with us in daily basis. So it's not only release the student stress, it's also release or stress too as a librarian. And what kind of event we had? Maybe you can't see it in our Instagram for more comprehensive information.
Actually, we also can do some like the feedback form to take our to observe our user, what they want to what they want us to provide to get along to release their stress in the library. So from that, we also can find maybe not all of our user think same as us. Maybe we can get a new suggestion book from them or new activity from them. So from that we can planning our bibliotherapy corner.
Okay, I think our vice chancellor already joined us. So, Aziza, you can start.
Okay, please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Abdul Aziz Tajuddin. Professor,
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
your speech. Waalaikumsalam. Waalaikumsalam, Professor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah that we are able to meet today. Apologies that I have to delay the occasion because I was traveling back last night from Kuala Lumpur, and also I'm not feeling that well. So you can see that my voice is a bit different. I think this program is very useful and very important sharing of information pertaining to the library between Albukhary International University and Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung. I would like to congratulate AIU Library and also Universitas Aisyiyah Bandung Library for making this program a success. And I believe you have been sharing a lot of information pertaining to the topic of concern. And I hope that this program can be continued further into different areas of the library pertaining to some of the aspect that probably both the universities can share the information. And hope one day that Universitas Aisyah Bandung probably can visit us in Alustar. And as you know, that the best is if you can attend our program in August. We have a big program this 6 August regarding the where we brought in a lot of librarians from all over Malaysia, and also from some are from abroad, I think, to join us. This sort of sharing of knowledge is very, very important, and I hope the two universities can continue to do this collaboration, especially with the ability to do it online. I think more and more program can be carried out, and then probably also this sharing of knowledge can be done frequently, so that we will not be lacking in information pertaining to the library. I will not take a lot of your time. I hope that you have a useful discussion from both sides, and keep up the good work, and hopefully, as I mentioned just now, that we will be able to meet physically, either in Bandung or in Alustar, inshallah. Okay, thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Professor, for this inspiring word and for your continued support. And thank you very much for your invitation. I hope we can go to Albukhary and meet you there at 6 August 2024. Okay. Thank you very much for all the participants that has joined me in the Q&A session. Unfortunately, as the Q&A time has ended, we will now close this session. This conversation doesn't end here. Please feel free to reach out to our social media if you have any more questions regarding the seminar. And before we close, I have a few more important announcements to share. The first announcement is the Bibliobattle competition, Conquering Academic Challenges Through Bibliobattle, is still open until August 2nd, 2024. The total prize pool is $480. If you wish to register, please click in the link provided in the chat. Thank you very much. And the second announcement, this is the link for evaluation and participant attendance. Now available in the chat. We kindly request your assistance in filling them out for evaluation purposes and for us to send certificates to your email. Thank you. Or you can screenshot from the screen. All right. We would also like to take a group photo to commemorate this event. Please turn on your cameras and our team will capture the moment. We will take a few screenshots, so please smile and stay on camera until we confirm the photos are taken. Step 2. Okay. As we come to the end of our seminar, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our speakers and to professor and to doctor and to all of you that participating in the seminar. Special thanks to our organizing committee and to our universities for making this event possible. We hope you find today's seminar inspiring. Let's continue to explore and utilize bibliotherapy to support students in their academic journeys. Your feedback is important to us, so please take a moment to fill out the feedback. Thank you once again for joining us. We look forward to seeing you at the future events. Have a wonderful day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for everyone.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
later.
you, everyone.
Thank you, Professor and Doctor, and to Mr. Zairil and Mrs. Nadia.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you to all our participants.